you're like me, you have a little bit of OCD in that things you want neat, and I was getting tired of my center hatch being kind of a catch-all with no organization whatsoever. Now, I just want to say in advance that this is not my original idea. Burley Pro makes dividers for the center hatch, but they're $30, and I recently bought a 3D printer. So after some trial and error, a couple of prototypes, I was able to get my bucket looking a lot neater and a lot more organized. Now the Burley Pro one goes all the way across, and my printer bed does not go that large. It's only 220 millimeters across, so I can't print super large stuff, but being that I always have this 3400 waterproof to put my key in, it fits actually pretty perfectly. I can put my wallet in there, and it just helps organize, keeps all my soft plastics kind of in there, a couple of lures that I haven't put away, some hooks, and it just helps keep everything organized. This would be around my neck, but this is what I designed, and basically they just slide into one another and they slide back using the same design as theirs, but I was able to customize it to how I wanted my center hatch laid out. And it was, it took a little bit of time, but it was a fun little project, and it fits beautifully. I can get everything organized the way that I want, and it was nice turning a jumbled mess into something that's more organized. Got a couple of scents, and then one thing that drove me nuts was my GoPro battery. So I made just this little holder for the batteries, and I'm able to store 4 in there like so, and I can have one on the side so I know which ones need to be charged and which ones are still full. But that goes in there and keeps everything super organized. I hate clutter, and I hate disorganization, especially when you want things organized. Now, another thing that I like to do on the water is to listen to music, but I don't necessarily want to have my phone out. I mean, sometimes it gets hot, and I've actually had to put it in the cooler because it's been baking in the sun right here for a couple of hours. So sometimes it just needs to be away, and you get a waterproof speaker. Almost everybody has a waterproof speaker, but I didn't want it loose around. So what I did was I again used my 3D printer, and this is based off of the RAM wedge mount. But with the RAM wedge mount, you have to put the wedge mount in, and then you have to use an extension arm, and it just gets high. And this that I designed keeps it low profile. It's basically just flat, and it works on the same principle. The screw goes through here, and when you tighten the nut on the bottom, these two pieces, they slide like this, or kind of like this, and it creates a wedge in the sail mast right there. So using some shock cord, I was able to create a speaker mount, and I mean it's on there, and I made a couple more holes to make one piece of shock cord go across, so for some real securement. But it goes right in the sail mast, and then you tighten it down once it's in there. I still need to make a couple of changes, but I am thinking of maybe making these and selling them. So that is one of the reasons why I bought my 3D printer. But I'll show you how it goes on some B-roll, and it'll allow me to keep my phone away and have some tunes with my radio secure. And the best thing about it is it can be kind of customized to different speakers. So that was just a quick video of organizing my kayak with some of the 3D printed pieces, and I do have a couple of ideas for a few more that I will be working on. The prototypes are just taking a little bit longer, and you know, that's it for now. So leave a comment in the comment section below, hit that red subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.